Hello, and thank you for tuning in to another tip video. Whether you are watching this live or you're catching this on YouTube or on Instagram or somewhere in the universe, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. My name's Sue Jacobs, owner of Personal Style Wardrobe and Image Consulting, and I have been hearing a lot lately about the topic that I am going to just be sharing about. And here it is, where to invest. Women are kind of feeling, okay, I want to start. I don't know where to start. I'm tired of same old. I'm tired of schlepping, which is great. And I think that's good news because why? You're thinking about you. You're actually putting yourself into the line of things to do that matter. Okay, what else do I think about when I hear women saying, you know what, I don't know where to start. You really, this is a little bit tricky, but you do have to do this. This is good advice if you want to build a wardrobe that works for you now, then until you are tired of it, that will stand the test of time. So the second thing I'm going to say is you have to give yourself a really honest little chat. So you need to be candid and be brutal and say, okay, what do I need for my life now? Is it the same as it was 2 years ago? Have I got a new job? Am I retired? Are we traveling less? So obviously those really do, the answers to those questions will make your decision on what to purchase later much more easier. You'll have more success, you will save money, and you will love the end result. But it really does take that thinking about what are the answers to those questions that you're asking yourself. What is it like for me now? What about my lifestyle? Which leads me to the next area. What is your personal style? And you're going to say to yourself, okay, what is it that I am drawn to, that I actually wear and love? Because those can be two different areas. And I see a lot of evidence of that in closets where the attraction was towards something that really wasn't in line with the woman. So what happens to that piece, those pieces, those shoes, those tops, they hang in the closet. So think about that. If you are, what are you? Are you more classic? So that means that you love really clean lines. You actually don't mind paying extra money for quality items that will last, but you don't like fussy. You really like good quality structure. So picture a white blouse that has a crisp, defined collar. Or are you that urban fashionista who loves everything? You love color, you love vibrancy, you like organic, you like a little bit of classic. You're kind of all over the map. So once you also get clear-ish, and it's okay if you float between two or three types of style personality, but you really do want to have a handle on who are you, what do you like, not what you like, what do you like that you wear, what helps you get ready for your day. And then the last area is, so you might think, okay, well, where am I going to invest? Well, what might you invest in? Okay, I have a lot of clients who are purse women. Oh my gosh, there has never been a purse that has caught their eyesight that they didn't fall in love with, didn't want, didn't buy, maybe didn't use. So here are some things that you could be thinking about that you may want to invest in. So obviously your wardrobe basics. So tops, dress pants, let's say work pants, maybe you're a jeans person, blazers, sweaters, boots, booties, jewelry. So there's so many things that you can invest in. And let's talk about makeup. Oh my goodness. Not goodness. I really don't talk a lot about that. That is not my area of expertise. But if you're going to invest in makeup, even what I'm talking about is still applicable because we want it to be something that you are going to feel good after you've made the purchase. And you'll be proud of yourself for doing it, not regretting all of those purchases. So my fifth focus here is, and we just had this conversation earlier today with some of my image peers, is the topic of abundance. Okay, so what does that mean? Do you have an abundant wardrobe? So you may be one of those people who does have a wardrobe that is abundant, and that means that you have pieces that work very well for you across most situations in your life. So it's working. And then there are those of you for whom abundance really means, and I mean, you have to be honest, abundance means you have a lot of stuff. You have a lot of everything I mentioned: boots, handbags, jewelry, scarves, tops, bottoms, and it's almost overwhelmed. So there is a difference. We want to be super clear on what does that look like for you. And here's what I'm going to say. And remember, I'm about intentional wardrobes and helping you spend your money responsibly and prudently. Is it's never a good time to purchase and add to your wardrobe when you're in a state of overwhelm, because all that does is add stuff to your wardrobe. You're already abundant mass of things, and I guarantee you that if you wear those items initially, they definitely won't be worn a lot because you're still going to be looking for those things that you need. Okay, so having that conversation is really important. So we're going to talk, so working for you is abundance, and abundance is just a lot of stuff. Okay, so I truly believe that you can look good, and you should be able to look good every single day. And of course, what that looks like to you is going to vary, but that doesn't matter, because when you do feel that you look good, or actually when you make the effort to look good, you will feel better. So I think that's a win-win. I think that's something that you should strive to do. We should strive to do that. I think that I do believe that perhaps you have an abundance of things, and there are a lot of things in there that don't work for you. And I do believe that once you can edit through those pieces, those clothing, those shoes and boots that are reminding you that they don't fit or you made a mistake, the minute you get rid of that, you can enjoy your wardrobe. You can add to it confidently, because you can see clearly. You'll be able to see what you have. And that's actually really important. So lastly, I do believe that with the understanding of what works for you and what does not work for you, so that you don't get attracted by the sparkly and the glitz and the new, you will be super successful in achieving the wardrobe that you want. I know that. I don't just believe it. I know it. Okay, so here is why you tuned in. So where and what do you invest in? I always feel, and these are not in any particular order, but I feel that it's super important to invest in quality. Don't spend a lot of money on fast fashion. You know the brands that you like. If you have friends that you always think they look good and you've seen them wear pieces year after year that actually are still stylish and that you like them, ask them the brand. So I do believe in quality. I do believe you get what you pay for most of the time. I do think that fit is key. So where do you invest? Invest in items that fit you properly. And if they don't fit you exactly right, then you need to make sure they can be tailored. And I don't mean taken to a place that knows how to hem. I mean a proper tailor, because fit is a very important element in having a put together, polished, presentable look. So fit and quality for sure in terms of investment. But let's talk about what I did hit on a moment ago. Before you start buying, you want to be clear that you're investing in pieces that you don't already have something similar. You already have this spectacular pair of black pants that fit you like a glove. Your butt looks happy in them. Why do you need another pair? So it's really doing some of that background work, right? And you can do that. These are all things that you can do and feel great about. I think that you want to make 100% sure that what you are buying is not a knee-jerk reaction to something. It's something that you are 100% sure says you. This is definitely you. And it doesn't really matter if it is $39 or $390 in terms of saying you. If it's a $39 item that you're indifferent about and you go, yeah, it's okay. This is the kind of item for me, leave it behind, because $39 and $39 is $78, and that's a good start to something spectacular. So that is my tip on that. I also really feel that you want to ask this question to yourself. Okay, you put this item on. You want to invest in clothing that you feel good in, and in terms of comfort. You don't want to be yanking and adjusting. You also want to make sure that when you put that item on, it makes you feel whatever it is you want to feel: alive, vibrant, visible, sexy, snazzy, confident. Because if not, why add it? Why add it to your wardrobe? Because you know what? There are all of those possibilities are out there. So that's something that I always say to my clients, okay, I can tell by your body language it's not working. Let's take it off. I don't want you to talk yourself into it because you think you need it. Okay. And so quality, and here's the other thing that is actually really important about longevity in your wardrobe pieces is minimal details. So think of a classic white shirt. Think of a tailored coat, a men's top coat, beautiful wool, buttons down the front, plain, clean lines. Now, that doesn't mean you can't buy it in a vibrant color, but the more details, the more fussy things, the more bells and whistles, the added zippers for style details, the snaps, the cuff that flips back with the big hardware. Those items don't have long value in your wardrobe. They don't have staying power, and they also are memorable. Now, I did wear this for a reason, because this is actually bold. It is a long tunic. I absolutely love it. It's linen. And you may say, well, and so I'm going to say to you, this has lasting power in my wardrobe. It is busy. Perhaps some of you are dizzy looking at it. That's okay. But this is 100% in line with my personal style. It's 100% one of those items that when I put it on, and I've had it maybe a couple of years, and it won't matter if it's 5 years. I love the pattern. I love the colors. I love how it feels on me. So this is an item that I invested in, and because of all those reasons. However, if it isn't your style personality, that's where you have to stay in your own lane and be clear. I want to show you one other item. Sometimes it makes me dizzy, but I actually, and this is an investment piece for me, and I mean that financially and investing, because it is quite different. So this is a great sweater. I actually love it. The pattern is bold. Look at that. Look at these images. Yes. Somebody in the store brought it to me, said this, you need to have it because it looks like you on the front. Anyway, that is a bold piece. I will like it. I've liked it for 3 years. I will like it moving forward for 3 more years. So those are the kind of pieces that I want to add to my wardrobe and that I don't mind spending the money on. And I hope that makes sense to you. And some of you aren't going to want to buy great big statement pieces. And I did say a few minutes ago that clean lines, the less details, the better, have longevity in your wardrobe. That's a general rule. If you are artsy and creative, that may not work for you. But if you're building a wardrobe, you want to start out with those great quality items that are plain. Think of a camel coat. Think of a long red coat, single placket down the front, collar, long sleeves, fitted, beautiful. That will have longevity in your wardrobe. If it's your color, if it's your style, if it's something that you can wear across all the areas of your life, from dressy to a weekend with your jeans and a white collared shirt. So, and I did say in the little pre-ad here, 3 ways it stays. All right. When I'm purchasing or helping someone shop, which I do, whether it's online or not, I'm asking, okay, let's think about this item before you spend the money. And again, it doesn't matter if it's inexpensive or if it's pricey, if you want it, if it suits your budget. Can it work 3 ways in your wardrobe? Or is this a one and done? One and done's, I don't have, I really don't think I have any clients today, to this day currently, that are interested in one and done items. We want less, we want simple, we want easy, and filling up your closet with things that are okay at the time because they were inexpensive ends up, where does it end up? You don't wear it a lot, you don't love it, it probably stretches, not quality, and it ends up in the landfill. We don't want to do that. Okay, so I do hope that this has helped you. If I spoke too fast, you can play it again. I would love to let you know that I think we've planned the end of March, the last 2 weeks of March. I'm going to be doing a masterclass, the first masterclass of 2022, and it is going to be about building that fabulous, personal, casual, upscale wardrobe. And I'm talking about capsules, but a capsule is your starting block. It's something that's a foundation so that you can add to it and add and expand. But you've got this core group of pieces that will work forever, like a workhorse. And then you can add all the fun things this year, next year, and the year afterwards. So I'm inviting you to follow me on Instagram, personal_style_consulting, where I have moved into the world of reels, and these are really quick videos, under a minute, but they're tip and style hack oriented. So I'm putting them mostly there. They are well received. So I would like you to join me there, and I thank you for tuning in and watching this video. And you can always sign up for my newsletter on my website at personalstyleconsulting.com. So until next time, I hope you know where to invest, and I hope you know where to start. And it's always in the closet. Have a great weekend. Oh, it's only Tuesday. Well, have a great rest of the week. Thanks for tuning in.